Hi, welcome everyone. I see that we have many viewers for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome. Thank you so much for taking the time today to join our webinar. And we know that many of you are joining us from different parts of the world, and we'd like to extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you. So we hope the weather is pleasant wherever you are. And first and foremost, before anything else, let me introduce myself. My name is Kyla, and I'm the content specialist for In Unique Global. And before we begin, a quick note to everyone here. Please know that this session is being recorded, and a link to the recording will be shared to you after this session. Also, we do encourage you to ask as many questions as you like throughout the webinar. Even at the start, even up to now, if you have any questions on your mind, feel free to drop it in the Q&A box just below your screen. If you see the three dots, click that one and you will see the Q&A button. So our speakers will address as many as possible throughout the session. And we'll follow up with you via email for any questions that we don't get to. All right, so get ready for an exciting inside look at Avila University and the life in Kansas City. We'll explore academics, student life, daily routines, facilities, residences, favorite restaurants and hangout spots, and authentic student experiences. And don't miss our live Q&A at the end, where we'll answer your questions and help you imagine your future at Avila. So I'm very excited to introduce our speakers for today. Joining us is Dr. Alan Martin. He is the International Recruitment and Retention Coordinator at Avila University. So, Dr. Allen also designs and leads targeted recruitment strategies for diverse international markets, while also providing hands on support to ensure student success. So, he also bridges strategy and student care to create a welcoming and effective global experience at Avila. We're also excited to introduce our student speakers for today, who will be sharing their personal experiences and insights about studying at Avila. So we have Shravanti Penam, currently pursuing MS in Computer Science, and Minu Catherine Maria Argueswarmi, who is studying MBA in International Business. So they'll be giving you a real student perspective on academics, campus life, and what it's like to be part of Avila community. So thank you all so much for joining us today. And now let's explore Kansas City, everything about Avila, Kansas City, and discover what makes it truly stand out. So I'm giving the spotlight to Dr. Martin.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure to be here and share this information with you all. Uh, it's such an excellent opportunity to interact with you and for you to ask questions, not just from myself, but also from some of our students as well. So, when you're selecting a college or university, of course, there's lots of factors that come into mind. But I can tell you a lot of reasons why Avila is an excellent choice for any prospective international student. Number one, we are a small private university, but with that comes a lot of strength. With the smaller institutions, we have smaller class sizes, which means that you have more opportunities to engage with your professors and the staff that we have. The smaller class sizes mean that you have more personalized attention, and that way we are setting you up for a greater degree of success. Your professors learn your name. You get to have conversations with them. And so you're not just a number, you are a very welcomed and valuable person in our community. Our programs are also very affordable, and we also offer scholarships for international students that study with us. But we have cost-effective options that make higher education accessible to as many students as we can, which is very much at the heart of our mission. We also offer study abroad opportunities. So while you may be thinking of coming to the US to study, you might also find yourself with opportunities to embark on a study abroad opportunity to somewhere else through one of our academic programs. We are currently in the process of arranging a study abroad trip to London, England, and there was also discussions in place for going to France and also South America. So you can have these opportunities to not just come to the United States, but also to expand your horizons beyond them through some cultural immersion experiences while still earning credits toward your degree. We offer a diverse range of majors, so I wager that no matter what you're interested in studying, we have a program for you. The wide range of programs we have are in alignment with not just the interests of students, but also with career goals. And our programs are designed very much to align with what employers are seeking from graduates from such programs. So when you achieve a degree with Avila University, you will be set up with the skills and qualifications to succeed in your future career. We're also located in Kansas City. We're in a really nice location, which is a quiet suburb on the south side of Kansas City, but it's only about 25 minutes from the vibrant downtown area. So you get the best of both worlds. You get to have a nice, comfortable, quiet environment around about where our campus is located. It's very green, lots of trees. It's very beautiful houses and architecture around, but still being close enough to the Kansas City downtown area where there's lots to see and do. And there's also lots of job opportunities with Kansas City-based companies and internship opportunities. So we balance that quite well. We also, speaking of our programs before, we have a strong focus on STEM degrees, which of course a lot of international students are interested in because of how it pertains to the opportunities for optional practical training upon degree completion and having that additional time where you're able to be eligible to work in the United States. So we have a strong emphasis on our STEM courses that prepare our students for these high demand careers because it's not just something in the United States, it's a worldwide thing. The STEM field is taking off with interest in AI and data analytics. These are all major focuses for a lot of industries and businesses. And here's some great shots of the downtown Kansas City area. Uh, the main building you can see on the left here is the Union Station. It's got a rich history. Kansas City is located, you might be able to see it on that little map in the middle. We are right in the heart of the United States. We're about in the middle as you can get. So it's also a great launching pad for students who want to come to the United States. And they're located in Kansas City, but perhaps you might want to travel and visit other areas of the United States. You're in a great position because you can get to the West Coast and East Coast pretty easily from where we are. But we also have the Midwestern sensibilities where everybody is very welcoming and friendly, and people are excited to meet those coming from all over the world to the Kansas City area and enjoying what we have here to offer in Kansas City, Missouri. So, our university, we have been an educational institution since 1916. I mentioned that we're a private university, but we also have a long-standing commitment to student-focused education. Despite us being a smaller institution, we have all the facilities and amenities you might expect from an American college. So you can see here this excellent picture of our playing fields. We have a lot of uh, athletics that go on, soccer, American football, baseball, softball, and there are also some other facilities you'll see later on in this presentation. But we're built on a tradition of service and community. And you can see on the right here, St. Teresa of Avila. Uh, the teachings of St. Teresa are what our institution is founded on, which is largely about service to thy dear neighbor. So service and community are really at the heart of what we do here at Avila. So we are not just an institution that you can study at and earn a degree from. Of course, those are great things, but we also are shaping people to become leaders in their communities and to become greater global-minded citizens. And we offer a very supportive and personalized learning environment.
Thank you so much, Dr. Martin, for highlighting what makes Avila University and life in Kansas so distinctive. But before we move on, I do have a question for you. So, based on your experience, working closely with the students for years now, what do you think makes their experience rewarding? Like based on your observation.
Yeah. So I've been in higher education for a number of years. I've been specifically focused on international education for about 3 years, but I've only been at Avila for 1 year of those three. And what I can say is, from being here at Avila, that we are so much more than a place to just study and earn a degree. We're shaping the next generation of leaders, and that's evident in the way that our students and our staff and faculty interact. Our staff and faculty are wholly committed to the success and well-being of our students. I often have students that stop by my office. Sometimes they need something, but sometimes they just want to chat. And it's a very supportive and welcoming environment. Everybody on the campus is excited about the number of international students that we already have. And of course, we're extra excited to be welcoming some more potentially from all of you in this webinar. But it's something that is quite unique in my experience in international education and academia in the United States, that Avila stands out as being somewhere that is very supportive of international education compared to some other institutions that might have a small cohort of international students, and it's just a small addendum to what they do as an institution. But here at Avila, it is such a significant portion of what we do, and offering these education opportunities to people from all over the world.
Fantastic to know that. It's really nice to know that students can easily, reach out to faculty, and support is really one thing that is very important for students wherever we are. So, at least Avila is really there for their students, not just at school, but other than that, to help them even if, after they graduate. So, thank you so much
Yeah.
for that.
I will also just add, sorry,
Of
I
course, no
myself,
problem.
yeah, I myself was an international student for several years. I'm from the United Kingdom, and I came to the United States in 2012 as a full-time F1 international student. So that experience also helps me with assisting other students, and it also gives me that not necessarily unique, but that specialized knowledge of what it means to be an international student in the United States, what it feels like to be far from home. So and I'm not the only one that's at Avila that has that experience. And so it's another thing that we offer our students is that, we've been in your position and we understand what excitement it brings, and also can anticipate some of the challenges and concerns that it might raise with moving abroad and being away from home. Yeah, you're very much supported here with people who know all about what it's like to be an international student.
I totally agree. It's not easy to come from a different country and then all of a sudden have a different, environment. So Avila really helps students adjust and give them the guidance and, make them feel at home. So it's nice to know. And it's really nice to hear from you that, Avila really has this amazing support for their students. Great, thank you. And now to see how this comes to life from a student perspective, let's now turn to Minu for a closer look at academics, student life, and activities.
Yeah. Um, Good evening, everyone. It's like, okay. As an international student, I'm really excited to say about my campus life and academics here. So, as I'm doing my MBA in international business here, and it's been 8 months, and I had prior 1 month experience in my global immersion program, and Avila has been a home to me, and this is going like I'm going to share my like real experience here. Okay. It, you can see the pics of our two main buildings in our campus. One is Orally, it is a package of our all classrooms and labs, and Basco, it is a one-stop solution for our all the international students, where they can meet our all the head persons and the business office, financing office, and other students support teams in Glasgow. And O'Reilly has the smaller classes where we all take up our class and labs. It is fully like digitalized. They have smart boards and stuffs, and some it is about the things like you can, if what class you are taking, the classroom suits you there well. And coming to the point, like you can really enjoy the class which lectures are giving you. The professor will be helping you in lot of way. And if it be like small classroom, so you can ask directly and you'll be free to ask anything that you don't know, and you can study from the proper professors. And naturally, like it is freely, you can feel like home when you are here. No worries, as international students, they all support us a lot. We have separate teams and separate communities for us to get help. Yeah. Then over coming to the next slide, and we have the learning commons. It's like library. It is not a library, is not the just library. It is an pack of where we get our career guidance, we get our learning tutoring centers, and we have so many things. We have a separate we have so many separate areas like quiet area, group study areas, and we can hang out in the library just for thing. Like we don't have like more place to hang out, but library is the best thing where I go hang out there. And we have nursing laboratories for the people who are doing nursing over there. And my friend told me that it is a laboratory have everything that a nursing uh, profession should learn about. And this is where we have in library we have so many technologies, like we are lent with the laptops. When we don't have, we can use them and return back, where the technology help us to do our assignments and things. And we have printing systems and so many books. And we have bilingual, which is like online library. We have so many books and you get your textbooks on there. And it is in a full-fledged where we can study and play by things. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Minu.
Mhm.
Before we go to the next slide, though, I'm gonna cut you here. So I see here that we have a nursing laboratory, and aside
Mhm.
from, the different facilities, this is one of the standout features of Avila University, since many other
Mhm.
schools don't offer, the same facility. So I'm just gonna redirect to Dr. Martin. Maybe you could, tell us more about this lab's unique, uh, uh, you, unique attribute, why perhaps how they give, students a stronger, more practical advantage in their training and preparation for their future careers.
Certainly, yeah. As you mentioned, the nursing program is a staple of Avila University's academic offerings. We've had a nursing program for almost 80 years, and we were listed in the 2023 best ranked nursing programs. We're number three in Missouri, which, of course, we want to be number one, but still being number three in the entire state of Missouri for the size that we are compared to some other larger state institutions. We are very proud of that ranking. And one of the things that makes us so special when it comes to nursing in achieving such rankings are our state-of-the-art facilities. So uh, we have what's referred to as the Nursing Village, which is a 1,500 square feet simulation lab, which was completed in 2023. And it includes realistic hospital environments and pre-brief and debrief rooms for students to engage in reflective learning and hands-on learning. And so with the nursing program, clinical experience begins in the very first semester of the nursing BSN degree. And so those clinical experiences are a blend of being out in the field and having experiences at local hospitals and clinics, but also because of our accreditation and because of our excellent facilities, a lot of the clinical experience can be done both in the hospital systems and also on campus in our nursing simulation labs. But again, with the strength that we have as our institution with small class sizes and small clinical group sizes, there's a lot of personalized instruction. So our nurses are leaving with their nursing degrees very confident in their skills and equipped to succeed in their careers.
This is great to know. Thank you so much, Dr. Martin. So, for those who are considering a future in nursing, this is exactly the kind of real world preparation that can make a difference in your journey. So, yeah, we do hope, we would be able to encourage you also to explore more of the Avila's facilities so that you will be able to see what it feels like and what it looks like in the campus itself. So going back to you, Minu, could you share us, what kinds of events, activities, or like campus traditions students can look forward to?
Okay, I'm happy to share that. Actually, we, as a international student, we have a community called ISA where we celebrate, or where we tend to celebrate all the festivals of international from different countries, and we have different programs, and we have homecoming weeks, we have week of welcome, and the festival of Americans, and we have festival of Indians, Nepalis, and other countries too. They all have, we create a team to celebrate, we organize the team, we bring their uh, like heritage to the Avila quad, where we all celebrate our events. And we have different clubs here where you can join, and I am a member of DECA, where we celebrated the Halloween week with painting pumpkins, and I just loved it. And we had um, festivals from like India side, like the Bali, like Dashara and things. And it is a very really happening place. We have events every week. It's not empty. We have events at our quad every week. We tend to play volleyball in quad nowadays because of summer is coming, and we really enjoy it. And we have different games too. We have a cricket team in Avila, that we all the different peoples from all the nation come and play the same game. And we have tournaments too about Avila, and we have nearly 2 cups, I think. I'm not sure about that, but we have 2 cups of cricket tournaments. And it's an, a happening place. You can find the one or other event every week, and we celebrate everything the world celebrate.
Thank you so much, thank you so much, Minu. So, just a question for you. So, aside from being a part of DECA, uh, what has been your favorite event or activity so far?
Um, my favorite event is like, I we have a cross culture event where our dialogue institute people comes and give us event of, we have so many peoples together, we can explore the world by talking to each of them. And they organize an event where they give food parties, and we'll get to know about them. And we have cultural dances and things, and we actually really enjoy this thing.
That seems very exciting. Cross-cultural events, that celebrates diversity. That's one thing to really look forward to as an international student. And we do hope, since you come from different countries, our students come from different countries, we look forward to you sharing your own, traditions and maybe your food from your country. So that's one thing that really excites a lot of students actually. So thank you so much for sharing that. So now that we've heard more about the events and campus engagement, let's take a closer look at the day-to-day experience. So here's Sravanti to give us a real-world sense of living and studying at Avila, what it feels like to be there on a regular basis.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. It's nice to meet you all. Uh, You can see this is our dining hall. We have amazing food, and my favorite is pizza. Chicken pizza is really delicious. We could find almost all kinds of food, uh, and there is a coffee shop. Coffee is to for survival, and we can see the eagle's nest. That's one of my favorite place where we could hang out, we could play things, and we have all kinds of video games. We have like table tennis, and we have pool, we have video games we used to play. Like I used to go there in every break, and if my class is at 6 o'clock, I'll be coming at 4 just to play there. So it's a place where we could hang out and chill. And I would say the food is really, really amazing. You don't have to worry about the food when you are international student. We will have like at least one dish from all over the world. This is our maybe field house. It's a hub for athletics and fitness and student activities. We'll have like basketball games every one and then, and we used to go there, and we have to like be there. If we are not playing, we can come and enjoy watching the game. And for that also, sometimes we would get pizza, and it's really amazing. I think we have won a lot of basketball games recently. We have f- football team. They would come here and do their gym. We have gym in this maybe field house as well. And yeah, and we have like Avila dance team. They have their own room here. They'll practice sometimes. Yes, this is an Avila on campus dorm rooms. So when you're coming from other countries, you don't have to worry about like on which place you have to go and feel like home. So I think dorm rooms are really nice. You don't have to worry about, they are really clean, and you will have like amazing roommates. There will be RAs where they would take care of your needs, and each I think each floor has like 2 to 3 RAs. And as an international student, you could also be an RA, so that you would have some opportunity to stay on campus for free and for free food. And yeah.
Thank you, Shravanti. Were you able to stay in one of the dorms that they have in Avila, or you lived off campus?
Actually, me personally lived off campus because I have some friends over here, but my friend here, Minu, has lived on campus.
No, that's perfect. Even if you live off campus, I bet that you got to enjoy Avila's different facilities.
Of course, yeah. I have gone and visited my friends over there who stays in dorm rooms, and we have separate cooking place that we could cook our own food. So that's one of very advantage for international students. So yeah.
It's fantastic to know. How about you, Minu? Since you live on campus, what was your favorite part of living here?
Yeah. On campus, I was living in Thompson Hall where it was separate rooms and we have a living space and we have a kitchen over there. It's like more like home when we feel that all our roommates are our family, and we have so much memories there. When I came first, it was like um we were like I was like little bit nervous and afraid, but when I got into my room and when I started my daily business, and it made me like connect too close to that hall where it is feel like my home, and I run back after my classes to have a nap and things. And we really enjoyed my four roommates. We like to cook there on our kitchen. We have to hang out in the living room, and it was exciting. And we have a different meal time than my country, so by 6 o'clock we finish our dinner here. And we at midnight it will be hungry, so we'll cook something and eat at initial period, and after a month or 2 months I was used to the American timing of food, and I used to eat in cafeteria, and they have really good food with our rice curry and things. Sometimes they make us rice curry and things too.
I mean, who wouldn't love that, right? Having the convenience of waking up, going straight to school, going straight to the cafeteria, making friends. You're already living a nice life on campus. So what more can you ask for? And it's nice to know that Avila also has, food from different countries so that at least you would still feel at home, and make you feel like you're not far from home. So that's really nice to know. So now my personal favorite when it comes to looking for the ideal location or school, the food and hangout spots. So Minu and Shravanti, can you take us through the popular places where, students can relax, unwind, and eat?
Yeah, in this, I think the Rajdhani and Desi Bites are like my favorite ones, and Red Door, it's another kind of food we would get there. So they're all amazing. I have like favorite dish in each restaurant. I think I have gone there for more than 10 times. I think I lost count. So they're really amazing.
How about you, Minu? Any personal favorites?
Yeah, other than these three, there are so many places. Our Orland Park, it's fully like our all countries. They have their own supermarkets and their own foods where we get, and it is not very difficult to find our foodstuffs in Kansas. We have everything over here.
That sounds amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your favorites. It's always great to hear your personal hangout spots or like your personal favorite restaurants. So up next, we'll hear more about, the overall student experience, what it truly feels like to be a part of Avila's community day to day. So since Mina and Shravanti, you were both international students, um, you are actually the perfect. You are in a perfect position to share your journey, firsthand experiences at Avila University. So to start, I do have a question. So, what was your experience like when you first arrived at Avila?
Uh, I would go first. Actually, when I first arrived, I was really, really scared. I don't know, I'm a different country, and English is not my first language. That's the main part of my scare. So I was like, very much scared to speak. I'm like, what if they judge me and something? But the staff here is really supportive. They have a lot of patience. They listen to us. They'll understand what we are saying, and they'll always try to help. So that made it easy for me. And we have here like amazing student workers who help us. And sometimes we cannot, ask questions directly to staff. We might be a little scared, so we could just share our experience, what we are feeling to a student worker. It would be so easy for us to feel at home. So the staff here made me like feel at home. They're really amazing, they're really supportive. So that's how I have started my Avila journey from there. And see, we are coming from different country to this country, and definitely we'll feel stressed away from our family. So when we feel stressed, we have like counseling services in our Avila, where we could go there and get some counseling from the professionals. And that's one more thing that helped me a lot. And we have like almost a lot of on campus opportunities, so we could work and then we could study at the same time. So me myself, I'm working in a dean's office as a student worker. It's been almost 1.5 years since I have started working. So it's really amazing. It helps us, in a financial way as well. And yeah, we have a lot of knowledgeable professors here, and where they are ready to help, they're approachable, they're ready to listen always. Not only the staff, the professors are also, they will understand what we are saying. in the earlier days, I would not speak English like this. It would be like very regular. So, but now I think I have developed myself by the help of professors, and they have taught us a lot. I think we have uh, some of the professors are working in IT companies. So they would come and they would teach us. And if we make good impressions, we might get some referrals, you know, to join and work after a thing. And one more thing I would like to say is the day one CPT, which helped me a lot. I have worked as a database manager for 2 months as an internship program. So this J1 CPT has helped me a lot, which I could add to my resume. So Avila has gave me a lot. Avila has taught me confidence to speak in front of everyone, so that I used to be very scared before to speak like this, but now I think I have overcome it. So that's my experience.
And
Overall, I would say Avila is really, you don't have to worry about what you do, what you speak. I think they'll take care of it. They'll help you, to grow and gain confidence.
I mean, your confidence, we couldn't deny that. You're here in the webinar, you're speaking very fluently, and you are able to express everything so clearly. So, very nice experience. So, how about you, Minu?
Thank
What
you.
was your experience in Avila?
Okay. When I first arrived to Avila as a student exchange program member, like I came from India to Avila for a global immersion program. It is a 1 month program where the students exchange. And I really liked the way they received us, and they made us feel comfortable. They made us like feel like home, and they were with us to the whole the 1 month. We were given our two PAs, like program assistants. I like to say like Haripriya and Henry. They have they have done with their graduations, and the Henry who always motivated us when we are low, and he will be always engaging and us with every event. And we learn like two courses, like leadership and kind of digital marketing. And our vice president Dr. Vogel took us the leadership course really well. We were enjoying it. It was not just sitting and learning the presentation by ourselves. Was a practical class. We were learning the leadership where we are doing the things and stuff. I really enjoyed it. And I went back home to my home country to finish my UG done within a year. And again I came back to Avila as I feel like home. And this is my like giving me an new opportunity to build myself a place like Avila. And I'm happy that they gave me uh, Avila gave me a first work where I was appointed as um like program coordinator in our India, where I can promote Avila's global immersion program. And I thank my Dr. Vogel to give me that position in India before coming to Avila as a student too, with in 1 month.
So many opportunities at Avila. So, thank you for sharing that, Minu. But building on that, I would like to also know, as an international student, what makes Avila University feel like a comfortable place to belong?
Yeah, actually it's like you can think that first 2 days will be nervous to talk to someone to in a new place. But our campus have our professors, our eagle ambassadors, and our student workers and staffs who are like they tend to come to us and speak what is the matter, why are you being like this. Yeah, you can enjoy, you can feel like home. They are more comfortable. And we have WhatsApp communities where people like students say their grievance, and staffs like professors and our DSOs come to resolve our problems what we are handling. And we have so many helping minds in our lab. and they are all lovely people here.
Fantastic. How about you, Shrivanti?
We also have, every Tuesdays we'll have a DSO sessions where our DSO and our other staff members will solve our issues. Everyone will attend that and ask questions about CPT, OPT, their issues with the regular life and everything, and they are ready to help. So this session happens every Tuesday. So university listens what's you're going through, what's your problem, and they're ready to solve all the time.
You
And
have
we know that WhatsApp is the very easiest way to communicate for the younger generation now. So I think Avila University has understood that. So they will post each and everything in that WhatsApp group. We have like almost more than 1,000 people in that, like in one WhatsApp group. Like we have like two to three, of course. So they'll post each and every event in all those WhatsApp groups, and people would react each and everything very soon.
That's a large community, actually. So thank you for sharing that one. It's nice to know that you have people around you, surrounding you with, guidance, support, and the same experiences that you are feeling. So, lastly, I do have one last question for you both before we go to the Q&A part. So, what's something about Avila that you feel students only truly come to understand after they've arrived and experienced it for themselves?
I think the supportive community, I would say, and they're really amazing. The staff here are really helpful. Uh, I can say this thing again and again because it's really true. So they just make you feel like home. I feel that I have uh, when I came first here, I felt very low. But one of our deans spoke to me. She personally saw me, and I was like sitting in the lobby. She just came to me, "What's wrong? Why are you feeling like that? What happened to you?" So she spoke with me for half an hour straight, and she made me feel like, okay, fine. I think I'm in a right place. I think I'm in the right hands. So I think that's what students will understand when they came here because it's really a supportive community.
How about you, Mino?
Yeah, as Shravanti says, is a very good supportive community to the beginners who are coming out of the homes for first time. And Avila makes it so perfect when for the international students, and you can see so many international students, and you can get connected with so many the people over here like Americans, and you don't worry about the things it's going to happen here, and it's like all are going to be happy, and they are different from the people in our country. They smile at us, they wave their hands when we are walking around, even though you don't know them or they don't know you. And they make you so comfortable here to be an international student. And we have so many solutions where all international students can get help from. And we have our amazing tutors and like advisors where they help us through the day, and we can just email them, hey, well, this is what I'm facing and can you fix it, and they fix it in a minute, and they reply us back for everything. And the things with our F1 visas and like things with our I-20, everything is handled by our DSOs really well, and they gave solutions for everything. We have things over here, and we have we get help from everywhere. Like we have scholarships, we have different kinds of help from our financial aids, and we can get we can, if we are capable, we can get a on campus job where we can see spend our things. And this makes you very comfortable to live in US. Yeah.
Thank Thank you very much, Mina and Shrivanti, for sharing your experiences. It really helps, bring Avila University into life. So we've also covered a lot of, experiences today, and hopefully our audience would have a clearer picture of what studying here could actually look like. So now let's move on to the part you've all been waiting for, which is the Q&A session. So I see a lot of questions already, and we've received a lot. So let's dive in while we still have time. So I'll jump straight to the question where Dr. Martin could answer. So, Dr. Martin, what's the duration of the MBA in management course? And perhaps you could, explain the first day of summer classes, how many times per semester they can attend to, and then do you have installment plans for fee?
Yeah, multifaceted question. So someone's being very efficient with their time there. Good for you. So the MBA program is a 36-degree program, and so that's 12 courses to complete. The duration of it can be it can vary. It depends on what the pace the student wants to enroll in. If you were say if you started in a fall semester and you wanted to go at the slowest pace possible, one class per 8-week session, taking summer breaks, then that could be a 3-year program. But if you take it at an accelerated rate, taking extra classes, taking classes over summer, then you can finish that program in 18 months. And so anywhere between 18 months to 36 months is what you're looking at for the duration of the MBA course. The first day of our summer classes this year, we offer 2 8-week sessions in the summer. The first one begins on May 11th, and then the second one begins on, let's see, it's right after the 4th of July, I believe. So, yep, July 6th, Monday, July 6th. So, two different start dates in the summer there. Um, the times that you attend class, it varies depending on the actual course itself. So some of our classes for on-campus students might have one class meeting for the week where they do everything in one go. Some of them might have split it out into two. But for most of our graduate students, they're taking one class, maybe two classes per 8-week session. For our undergraduate students, it's a little bit different with uh, the 16-week semesters rather than 8-week sessions. So you'd probably be in class, I would say like on average 2 to 3 times per week. I don't know, Shravanti, Minu, what are your experiences with the number of times you have to attend classes?
Uh, Actually, it depends upon the subjects that we are taking. If we are taking two subjects in 8 weeks, we have to attend 2 days on weekdays. So it's like if we're taking one subject, it's like a weekly one class. That's it.
And we have a Wendy session where all international students come and we have fun on that class for a 1 hour, and where she's going to tell us more about American lifestyle, the people around here, and it'll be a fun section where all international students on campus must attend. And for low residency, we have like per semester 2 days 2 days event where all our low residency people can attend from their place too.
Yeah, thank you. And the last part of that for the do we have installment plans for fees? We do for fall and spring semesters. We can get you in a plan for your student fees that can split it into 3 installments, one per month. Unfortunately, we don't have that for the summer at this time. So if summer is when you're looking to start, it would be the student fees would be due at the beginning of the semester. But for fall and spring, you can enroll in a payment plan to split up the cost for the student fees over those semesters.
Thank you for that. Another question that we have here is more about you know, the generation right now is big on mental health. So, is there any counseling services in Avila that are available for our international students?
Yeah, and I believe that was already touched upon earlier in the webinar. We have on-campus counseling services where students can make appointments to speak with certified mental health professionals and receive that support. Particularly for international students, it's so often it's cases of adjusting to the different culture, whether it's just the culture in general or even the structure of academia in the United States, homesickness, things like that. But also included in the student fees is access to a service called You Will, which is a service for counseling support, which is virtual, it's online, and it's available 24/7, 365 days of the year. It's also something that you can access in a variety of languages as well. So if there's a language other than English that's available that you would rather speak to somebody in, they can do that. And that's available to all of our students as part of the student fees.
Thank you for that. Let's go now to Shravanti and Minu for your experiences. So, what was harder than you expected when you first got into Avila?
Uh, Actually, it's I feel nothing to do with Avila. When I first got into like Avila, I was really homesick, but I think Avila made it easy for me. I don't think I find any hard things. The only thing I struggle is to, I already spoke about it's my English. So somehow I got to develop my English skills, and it now it helps a lot.
And it's for me it's to come out of my comfort zone and go ask people for things I don't know. And now I'm doing it great. Like I'm having so many connections. I'm building communication with so many peoples. And when you're out of your comfort zone first, when like you are like, to frankly say, this generations are more introvert. We should be extrovert to hang out and enjoy the real campus life here.
That's good to know. Since you also have, the experience already of adjusting from coming from a different country, what's one thing you would recommend to a new student to try? Like maybe perhaps to make new friends, to go somewhere where they could adjust better. Any recommendations?
I would say make friends from different countries, not just hang out with your own country students, but hanging out with different country people would help us to learn a lot of things, would help us to develop a communication skills, and that's how I personally developed my English skills. I used to hang out with other country peoples, and that's the only suggestion that I could give right now.
Yeah.
and
And
you and you gotta try new food as well.
yeah, it's like when the place, the eagle nest, where we will meet all kind of people from different countries, and we can just say hi, and we can just start a small conversation where they are going to be our good friends, and really we'll enjoy with the hanging out them for food, for coffee. And they know the some places where we don't know, and they take them, and we get excited, and we do stuffs what we want. And things will be really easy going when we build connections with so many people here.
Thank you so much for sharing that. So, another viewer is also curious. Is there something that you wish you brought with you when you went from your country, your home country, to the US?
That's a big list, actually. So yeah, personally I have bought my our own cultural things, dresses, and some god photos. And I think we don't have to worry about a lot about those things because we can buy everything here. First, when I'm moving here, I thought we don't get these things there. But when I moved here, I see each and everything that I have been from home in here. So we have all kinds of stores, we can go and buy them.
Yeah, we have like Kansas is full of like all people comes to the heart of America, where we have all tradition food item making stuff like spices, masalas, and we have everything over here. We have different supermarkets for different country. We have Vietnamese store, we have Indian stores, we have Pakistani stores, and moreover like more stores where we get the traditional foods like we have like Mexican stores for things like spices and grains, and we have like there is a place called World Fresh Market, and we get all the things there, the all over the items. And about the vessels and stuffs, we can buy it from Walmart, and it will be like efficient, and you can bring more clothes from your home country other than the other things you have to see on.
Thank you, Minu. Going back to Dr. Martin, I think you were the best person to answer this one. So, can you explain more about Avila's Global Talent Program?
Yeah, so the Global Talent Program is not something that is geared towards students. It's instead geared towards other employers and the workforce in the local area as a means of partnering with them in efforts to secure talent to come from overseas to apply for H-1B visas. So it's a bit outside the scope of the F1 students, but that's the nature of the Global Talent Program.
Thank you so much for explaining that one. I'm sure some of our viewers are curious, and thankfully you were able to answer that one. So, on to our last question since we don't have enough time already. So, for Shravanti and for Minu, what's your favorite spot in the campus?
Mine is Eagle's Nest.
Mine is library, quad, and eagle nest.
How about you, Dr.
Actually,
Alan?
yeah.
I also teach as an adjunct in the music department, and so I really like the Goppert Center for the Performing Arts. They've got a really lovely theater there. I think that's my favorite spot because music and theater is my background, and I do love the opportunity to be involved in the teaching side on the arts as well.
Perfect. And then Shravanti, you were saying something earlier. Sorry to cut you off.
No, my favorite part, like especially in fall, we can see our entire campus turning into fall colors. So that's one of my favorite thing as well.
Oh yeah, fall colors. Who wouldn't love that? It's very festive and at the same time very relaxing time of the year. So one of the
Yeah.
favorite seasons of our students. That's really good to know. So since we don't have much time, I just wanna, ask for a last, statement, or maybe you would all be able to give our viewers today, some one tip or advice for them to be able to adjust well, or for them to be able to make up their minds if they want Avila or why they should like Avila.
I would say Avila has a lot of opportunities. As we have discussed in the entire webinar, they should know by this time. And you don't have to worry about, you will feel like home here. The community around here is really supportive. I think that's the main thing, that we need to have a supporting community when we are an international student. So I would suggest that this is the main point, that they would come and join Avila.
How about you, Minu? Any final advice for our students who are also listening?
Yeah, it's like you can choose Avila for learning and to enjoy. The other than the other university friends I have, Avila have a specified unique character where we can enjoy and learn at the same time. And we are all practical things. We do so many practical experiments and things, and that makes you feel good. And there will be like supporting team to help you in on hands, and we have our DSOs, our advisors, and we have our business office members, and we have every field where you are getting stopped, you will get a specialized person to bring you up from there. So I think Avila is best always.
Thank you so much, Minu. And lastly, Dr. Allen, any final advice for our viewers today?
Yeah, I think that I mean the for all the reasons that were discussed today, I think Avila is an excellent fit. For my experience, having been an international student before, I studied at two different institutions, both of them state level institutions, and so they were larger. I think that the my advice would be to go somewhere where you know that you're going to feel supported, and I hope that you feel that Avila would be that destination for you. But also consider with our small campus and small class sizes, that sense of community is just further strengthened. We're living in a time in the world right now where togetherness is more important than ever. And so my advice would be to follow that instinct to find somewhere where there's a great sense of community. And I hope that you feel that Avila would be that for you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Allen. So that concludes our session for today. Thank you all so much for your participation. As mentioned earlier, if we were not able to answer your questions live, we will follow up with you via email. So once more, thank you all so much for all our exceptional speakers for today, for sharing your detailed insights and experiences. We've definitely learned a
Thank you.
lot, and we do hope you could, our audience will be able to imagine their future at Avila. So again, thank you all so much for being with us, and we truly appreciate your time. We look forward to welcoming you again on our next webinar. Until then, take care and goodbye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
You.